What remains after we pass on? It's an age-old question, and those who've lost loved ones yearn for something to hold on to. A cemetery in Brookfield wants visitors to know loved ones are always a phone call away. As Catherine Merck discovered, it's joined a nationwide effort to help people continue their bond through grief.
Grief is like the wind. Sometimes it comes as a light breeze. Other times, it's a strong gust. But it's always there, even when it's hard to notice. That concept has inspired a movement that's made its way to our area. It's called a wind phone. At this Brookfield cemetery, an old-fashioned phone booth is creating a new way for people to connect with loved ones who've passed away.
There are lots of times where people tell us, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that, or said this, or a whole myriad of things that are left unfinished.
The booth came from the basement of Garrett Rose's family home.
I would oftentimes go down there and close the door, and call my friends because I had some privacy.
He's now the president and general manager at Wisconsin Memorial Park. The space has been a place where people can remember their loved ones in dozens of ways.
I think it's really cathartic for people.
Bridget Kidd says few provide a feeling as natural as talking to someone the way they always knew.
Not everyone is comfortable walking up to the place where their person is buried or entombed and just talking to a wall or talking to the ground. Sometimes people are a lot more comfortable with a phone in their hand and just a little bit of imagination.
Here's how it works. You'll walk into the vintage phone booth on the cemetery's grounds. You can dial the number of your loved one. There's no dial tone. All you hear is silence to connect with those who've passed.
If you just got married or got a promotion, you can go into the booth and talk to your loved one and say that, which is kind of amazing.
As I was trying to cope with my own grief, I remembered about the wind phones because she was tied to her phone. So if anybody is answering a wind phone, my daughter is.
Amy Dawson is the founder of My Wind Phone. She tracks these devices around the country after using one to help process the death of her daughter.
Losing a child is horrific. It feels so dark and like you're never going to come out of it. But it has given me hope.
She says the original wind phone was created by a man in Japan in 2011 while grieving his cousin who passed from cancer.
Japanese believe in the transformation of a relationship when someone dies. So it's not that just they're gone. They believe in continuing the bond.
She now knows of 7 wind phones in Wisconsin, including the one in Brookfield, which has gotten some eyebrows raised at the concept.
The first couple reactions were, what the heck's this doing here? Why do we have this phone booth in our building?
The staff at Wisconsin Memorial Park say they believe in any way that can help someone heal.
One of the best things about grief is that no one can tell you you're doing it wrong. And one of the worst things about grief is no one can tell you you're doing it right.
In the wind that carries the whispers of those we've lost. Perhaps this can provide a way for people to begin feeling comfortable talking about the end.
If people can find a way to honor their loved ones and grieve without it being gloomy and dark, that's what we're here to provide.
Thanks for watching this CBS 58 Sunday Morning Story. Subscribe here and make sure to tune in to CBS 58 every Sunday morning to see more uplifting stories like this. And check out our other playlists on YouTube. You'll find everything from Everyday Heroes to our CBS 58 Hometown series on CBS 58.